All right. We're going to do this without crying. I just want to thank everyone for being here, first of all. I'm Callie. So, a few years ago, I was awarded a Fulbright, and a dear friend who isn't with us anymore encouraged me to apply, and I said, if there is a place that has Spanish, because that's what I'm comfortable with, I'll apply. And he texted me back so fast, Colombia, and was like, I'm hoping for Panama or Costa Rica. But we did it, and we've done so many things, and I say we because it's taken so many people and so much support to help me with my wild ideas, and there's always another one. I want to thank my parents because the answer is always yes, and if you have spent any time with me, that's pretty crazy. Can you bring my son to Colombia for me? Yes. I won't list the whole list because Dad likes to roast, but I really appreciate having parents who support me in a way by being my biggest cheerleaders and helping me figure out the nuts and bolts so that I can do that for my children. And it's so cool to hear you excited to meet Micah and Seth, because I'm sorry, I know you see so much about them online. Thank you, Carbonation, because it's always such a welcoming place. My first year leaving the classroom, I had my celebration here, so that was really wonderful, and it's great to be back here. And the book, just a little bit about it, is my journal from my time in Colombia, 90 days of learning Spanish, interviewing dancers, and getting adjusted to another culture. And so you'll read all of my writing, my mistakes and everything in Spanish, and then there are some English summaries for you and some wonderful photos. And my publisher is here. This is Meg, so you'll get to hear from her. She really listened to what I wanted from the book and put the icing on the cake. It's really fun. And from that, the documentary is almost done, so you'll get to see the dancers that I got to work with and interview. What else? Did I have everything? So, yes. What's next? If you saw the flyers, wellness for everyone is so important to me, and I feel like that starts with women's wellness, right? If you take care of the nurturers, then they can keep nurturing. So I'm going to host a 3-day series, but it's 3 separate days so that we can really get that on our calendar. There are flyers. It's called the Wellness Room, and it's going to be all the fun parts of like elementary school, where you have stations and you can do different things. You can have quiet if you want, and you can build community, which is so important. We are going to host it at the American Legion, so we can also help veterans reach out to the community, but it's falling apart. And 10% of what we earn from the Wellness Room is going to go to Riverside Family Promise so that we can keep attacking homelessness. So, So lastly, I just want to say that if you are a man, you can send a woman you love to the Wellness Room. And if it's not something that you want to do, you can share it with someone else. We are looking for sponsors, business sponsors, so that we can be well and keep taking care of each other. So thank you again. And then just a few words from my publisher.
Yay. Okay, seriously though, just a round of applause for Callie, because this is absolutely amazing. In the online space, which if anyone who's like an online business owner, you know it is extremely overwhelming and full of bullshit. And I'm so honored that I mean, let's come on. Like, yeah. Okay. No, like, so glad that I met Callie, and like our first time actually meeting in person. I'm getting goosebumps. It was yesterday. She picked me up at the airport.
Wow.
Like, we have connected, and so much, even more so in the last few months, really bringing the book together. And like she said, she came to me and her vision was, okay, I've got this documentary. I want to make a book? Question mark? And I was like, excuse my French, fuck yes, you want to make a book. Like, not only are they my business, but like everybody, your story needs to be heard. And so when she was telling me what she wanted for her book, that, oh, well, I had this journal I kept, and so we could do pictures in this, and I'm like, no. Show me your journal. And so what you see on the pages, it is her journal. We had her amazing voice, thank you again, scan them in, and so it is her writing. It is her mistakes when she first got to Columbia. And I was like, does that say baño or like burrito? What exactly are we talking about as this like non-Spanish speaking girl? But watching her language progress through it, just her adventure, her love for the music, the movement, the culture, it's absolutely amazing. And that's what I loved about this book, is it is your adventure and your transformation, and then showing other people that it's possible, and it's so doable, and you can do it in 90 days so easily. And so it's been an honor to play with you on it, and I'm so excited to be here with you and for your documentary coming up and the wellness room and everything that you have coming from this. This is the start of something so big, and I am so honored to be here with you.
Thank you.
For Miss Callie Rich.